So preparing to open our class today, letting yourself connect to Mother Nature by allowing yourself to ground into the earth. Feel free to close the eyes. Allow the hands to rest, either palms up for receiving or palms down for grounding. And notice with every breath how you may allow yourself to deepen the connection to the earth, to the essence of the source of all that is, grounding down into the source of the Great Mother. And knowing at this time that as we connect to Mother Nature, we connect to all aspects of her being, not just the essence of Mother Earth, but the essence of the earth, the sky, the winds, the fire, everything that is around us, the sun, the stars, the moon. Let it all be a part of your experience today as you connect with Mother Earth and the essence of Mother Nature. Taking a deep cleansing breath in together. And exhale, letting go. One more deep breath this way, inhaling together. And exhale, releasing. Inhaling your next breath, let the arms float up overhead, drawing the palms together, letting them float into the heart as you exhale. And with a smile in our hearts, we open the sacred space. We open our class with the sound of Om. Breathing in from the space at the heart. Om. 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 Resting in this vibration, letting the frequency of Mother Nature fill you from head to toe. And then slowly opening the eyes, feeling your presence here in this state. Letting the arms float back up overhead as we inhale. Gazing up at the sky, drawing the shoulders down the back, extending your light up to Father Sky. And as you exhale, lower both arms down, taking your hands behind your hips, interlocking the fingers, rolling the shoulders open, and allowing the fingertips to touch Mother Earth as you roll the shoulders open and lift up to the chest, lift up to the heart. Find that smile lighting you up at the heart center, knowing that you have everything that you need, feeling yourself connected to all that is around you, supporting you, loving you, nurturing you. As we find our awareness here, we come to take one round of Kapalabhati. So we'll prepare ourselves by taking a deep inhalation together and exhaling, letting out all the air. This will be a forceful exhalation, a soft inhalation, breathing through the nose. Inhaling to prepare. And exhale, 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 slowing down. Exhale, 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 exhale. Let out all the air. And then inhaling together. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, one more breath. Draw the arms up overhead. Retain the breath here at the top, interlocking the fingers. Extend the index fingers, retain, hold, drawing in all the beauty around you, drawing in the essence of earth, sky, the sun, the plants, the moon, the trees, the birds, the dogs. And exhale, release, letting go. This is Yana. And float the arms up as you inhale. And as you exhale this time, right hand comes down, left arm reaches up to the sky. Inhale, lengthening through the side body. As you inhale, roll the left shoulder back and gaze up toward the sky. Feel yourself connecting to the expansiveness of Mother Nature here. Notice what you see, even in your mind's eye. If you're not outside in nature, see if you can see the tips of the mountains, the volcanoes, the hills, the tips of the trees. Gaze up to the highest heights and let that expand into your heart. Breathe it in. And exhale, take your gaze down. Gently slide around, roll around to your other side. Left palm grounds into the earth. Right arm reaches overhead. Drawing that right shoulder back. Find your smile in your heart as you gaze up toward the tips of the trees, the branches, the leaves, the flowers. See your own heart blossoming in this moment. How much more can you connect with the essence that is around you to allow for your own healing? Feeling how nature brings our own ability to heal ourselves. As you slowly release this posture, gaze down once again, come back to center, and this time inhale both arms up. And exhale, coming to twist to your right. Left arm comes across to the outside of the right knee, and left hand or right hand comes behind the sacrum. Inhale, gaze up and gaze forward. And then exhale, take your gaze over the right shoulder, find a gentle twist here. Deepening the breath. Taking in all the beauty that surrounds you. Walking in our own beauty, our own essence. Feeling the inspiration of that which surrounds you now. Gently releasing the posture, inhale both arms up overhead. And as you exhale, come to twist to the other side. Right hand comes across the outside of the left knee, left hand comes behind you. Inhale, gaze forward and up. And exhale, soften the shoulders as you gaze over that left shoulder now. Feeling this connection to Mother Nature as our protector, as a healer, as a nurturer. Feeling the loving essence that embraces you. Feel how you are reflected in all that is around you now. As you inhale, draw both arms up overhead, releasing the posture, and then exhale, slowly drawing the hands down. Reaching around for the ankles, we're going to roll over onto the hands and knees and come into a cat-cow position, or at least into a tabletop position. And finding the neutral position through the crown of the head to the sacrum. Slowly roll the shoulders back, lift the head, the chin gently, creating a bit more space at the front body. And then exhaling, tucking the chin to the chest, rolling through the back body now. Inhaling, create more space in the front body. And as you exhale, creating that space at the back of the heart. All of these beautiful creatures, these beautiful animals that surround us, feel how they teach us, how they hold their wisdom, how they are the wisdom keepers. We call upon them as our plant guide, as our spirit guides, as our wisdom guides, these animals, winged ones, finned ones, two-legged, four-legged, all these beings so available to us. As we inhale, we're going to curl the toes and then slowly start to shift the hips back, keeping the knees bent here. Finding harmony in our movements as reflected in harmony in all of nature. Start to shift the weight side to side. Create a little bit of movement here in the hips, maybe in the ankles, walking the feet in place. Without fully extending the knees here, spread the fingers nice and wide. Draw the weight into the index and middle finger sides of the hands. And then draw the belly into the spine. Inhale, come up on the toes. And now exhale, start to straighten out the legs as you sink the heels down into the earth. Let the head relax. Let the top of the head extend down toward the earth. Notice if you can draw the shoulders further away from the ears to create more space here at the neck. Lengthening through the cervical spine and then gently shifting the weight forward, coming to a plank position, aligning the shoulders over the wrists. We're going to lift our right leg up and extend that leg straight behind us, using our core strength, our abs to fully find that power within, that power that is held in nature as well. Where do you see the strength in the beauty that is around you? both beauty and strength held together in the same being, in the trees and the mountains, also in this physical body of your own temple. Slowly lower that right leg down and gently lift the left leg up, staying strong in your core, drawing the belly in, keeping the shoulders aligned over the wrist, pressing out through that right heel, extending it back, drawing up through kneecap and thigh of the right leg. Inhaling here, exhaling, slowly lowering that left leg down, releasing down to the knees and lowering down to the chest as well, keeping the hips nice and high, keeping the elbows tight to the body as you inhale, coming to Bhujangasana, Cobra, flatten the feet out behind you, roll the shoulders back, lift up through the chest and maybe draw the hands up off the mat for a moment. As you feel your belly on the earth for the first time, notice how much more you could remember, your sense of belonging to her, your sense of union with her. Lift up a little bit higher through the chest, and then slowly press the hands down underneath the shoulders to roll back over the knees, curl the toes once again, and extend the legs coming into down dog. Reaching back, extending through the calves, all the way down through the heels, again softening through the neck to lengthen through the top of the head. Inhaling, shifting the weight forward, lifting right leg up, using your core strength, moving a little faster this time, lowering that leg down, lifting left leg up, lowering that leg down, slowly dropping down to the knees, chest and chin, gliding your way forward to Bhujangasana, rolling the shoulders back, maybe lifting the hands up off the floor, letting the belly rest here for a moment, feeling yourself as an offering to the land. Breathe with her. Let your heart beat with her. Exhale, pressing the hands into the earth, curling the toes, rolling over the knees, and pressing back to down dog. We'll take this again, moving forward, shifting the weight into plank position, aligning shoulders over wrists. Right leg lifts up, feeling the strength in your own body as the mountain, as the trees. Left leg lifts, slowly lowering down. Knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, rolling through, cobra, lifting the hands gently. And then exhaling, pressing into the hands, rolling over the knees, and making your way back into down dog. Take a nice deep inhalation here. Exhale out through the mouth, let go with a sigh. Ah. Soften shoulders and neck. Once again, inhaling. Let yourself become one with all that surrounds you. Ah. Feel that sense of oneness, the beauty that is you when you see all the elements within you, shifting the weight slowly back to plank position. This time we'll lower down. You can use the knees if you'd like to lower down, knees and chest and chin again, or come down to chaturanga and then all the way back to the belly. As we come back to the belly, we'll relax the feet down behind us and swim the arms back behind us, drawing the index fingers out to face the toes and rolling the shoulders back even further this time. Connecting to the sounds that are around you. See if you can listen more deeply to the messengers of nature. See the ways in which you can spend more time in nature. To notice the spirit beings that are always speaking to you. Lift up into your chest. Lift up through your heart. Meet nature heart to heart. Gently releasing this posture, we're going to draw the arms out to the sides, perpendicular to our mat, keeping the left hand where it is and tenting the right hand, fingertips to the side of the chest, resting right underneath the shoulder. We'll slowly start to roll over the left side of the body, maybe lifting that right leg up and around and letting it come into a gentle twist behind you. Maybe the foot touches the earth, or maybe it just hovers there. Maybe the toe rests on the earth. Wherever you are, allow the head to rest so that we're not creating tension in the neck. but we're creating more spaciousness here. Gently smile into your own heart. Feel the ways that you can twist away to unwind anything that's keeping you from your connection to the depths of the earth, your roots, your ancestry. Anything that might be in the way, any fear, any doubt, any insecurity, wring it out now as you slowly start to draw that right leg back. We're going to extend the right arm out, bending the left elbow, tenting the hands here, and then slowly starting to lift the left leg, draw it up and around, coming into the twist on the other side, tending to your own sacred altar of the body here, honoring the ancestors of the lands, Aipa Mama, Pachamama, grounded in this body, this mother, this earth, connecting to the plants, the trees, the flowers, the birds, the insects, all beings. Let yourself meet back in the center here. Gently planting the hands down once again, pressing down through the hands to roll up and over the knees. This time we'll rest back. Instead of in child's pose, we're going to extend the fingers out a little bit further before us. Let the chin rest here on the earth. And maybe the heart comes down a little bit further as we come into melting heart. Anahatanasana. Let your heart melt into the earth and notice how much more you can become her. Again, beyond just the earth, we're connecting to all of Mother Nature, thinking of your own origin, your own mother, bowing down to the essence that is her, and then bowing down beyond the energy of your biological mother, bowing down to this universal mother that holds us and nourishes us. We bow to you with gratitude. We give our heart to your heart. We thank you. Slowly releasing the posture, sliding the hands back, and slowly coming to lift up onto the knees, extending the arms up overhead. Exhaling, gently letting the hips drop down to the heels. Breathing out. Inhale, drawing up. Gathering all the beauty around you. Take a few breaths this way. Feeling the sense of water as you find fluid movement, the sense of the rivers, the streams, the waterfalls, the oceans. Reach up for that water. Let it rain down upon you. Take one more breath this way. Inhale, rising up to the knees. Exhale, sinking all the way down into the heels. This time, slide the hands forward through the legs, back onto the mat, curl the toes, shift the weight back, moving into down dog. Take a couple breaths here. And as you rest in your down dog, begin to think about the ways in which you can view nature even more. Maybe it's just sitting by a window. Maybe it's walking outside barefoot more often. Giving yourself the opportunity to see the beauty around you. Knowing the healing, powerful methods in the way in which Mother Nature can allow you to feel more gratitude, more awe, more wonder, more reverence, more peace, more joy. Finding more ways every day to connect to Mother Nature. From here, we'll gently come up on the toes, begin to walk our feet forward. Bring your hands and feet parallel to each other. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, forward fold here. Inhale, gazing up once again, pressing out through the backs of the legs. Exhale, forward fold. As we inhale, we'll bend the knees and rise up to Utkatasana, drawing the belly in, lifting up through the spine, softening the shoulders down as we sink down in the hips. Draw the weight back toward the heels slightly. Maybe the toes even come up off the floor, so much so as your weight draws back even further. As we inhale, we'll start to stand, open up our hearts and feel that floating nature. Feel yourself revere in the beauty that is around you. Feel the sun on your skin. Imagine the sun on the skin. If you're inside, inhale, reaching out. Carry that sun and that light with you as you exhale and let all that light come down to touch Mother Earth. Inhale, look up, lengthen in the spine once again, and exhale, plant the hands, bend the knees, gently step the feet back, coming into a high plank position, lowering down knees, chest, and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale through to cobra or up dog this time if you'd like, rolling the shoulders back, lifting up through the heart. And as you exhale, roll over the toes and reach back to down dog. As we inhale, we'll lift the right leg up to the sky, keeping the hips square as much as possible, keeping the shoulders square, lengthening through the back body, and then gently exhaling, sending that left or that right foot through between the hands, keeping the left heel up off the floor as we rise up to a high lunge, reaching up, gathering that energy and opening your heart again. Maybe the arms come into cactus as you let that light shine all around you. Reach up again. Gather the light of the sun, the moon, the stars. Let it cascade all around you. Sinking a little bit deeper. Once again, inhaling. Exhale, bending in that right knee a little bit further. Good. As we inhale, we'll scoop the arms up overhead. Start to straighten out that right leg. And then exhale, sinking down, bending the knee. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. One more time, sinking down. Inhale, straighten out the leg, ground down in that left heel, and then opening up into warrior two here, feeling that sense of fluidity. So that sense of fluidity allows you to connect to the essence of water, the essence of the rains and the waterfalls. Maybe that inspires you to move the body in a different way in your warrior two. Wherever you are, reach forward and allow that energy to extend back behind you, reverse warrior. Let all the light of Father Sky shine upon you now. Feel the rains cleansing, purifying. Beautiful. And as we exhale, we'll let that right elbow come down to the right knee, swooping the left arm overhead and extending through the heart, gazing back. How much more can you feel the brilliance upon you, whether the sun is shining or not? Can you feel the light within? Can you feel the light even in the rains, in the clouds? Let that fluidity move you now as you gently rise up and extend back to reverse warrior. And then slowly windmill the arms all the way down and around. The right leg is going to come all the way up to the sky. As you reach up, bend that knee, let it kick back slightly, heel toward the hip, bending the knee and extending through the right side of the body as psoas and hip flexor, reaching that leg back up. And as you exhale, squeeze the knee into the chest, coming into plank position. Inhale, reach that leg back, keeping it up in plank position. Keeping that strength of the mountains, the trees. And then slowly lower that foot down, dropping down either knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Inhale through to cobra or up dog. And exhale over the toes to down dog. Deep breath in. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling the left leg up to the sky. And as we exhale, we'll slowly draw that foot in between the hands, keeping the right heel up off the floor. Pressing out through that back heel. When you're ready, slowly come to rise up. And just as we did on the last side, notice how much more light you can draw in here. So as you draw up overhead, grab, reach for all the light that surrounds you in the clouds, the sun, the moon, the stars, and let it cascade over you as you open up the arms into cactus arms. Inhale, reach up, gather that energy. Exhale. Inhale, know that you are one with all that surrounds you. Breathe into it, merge with it now. Inhale, last time here. And exhale, let the arms come down, swooping them down and up. As they swoop all the way up, let that left leg straighten out. Exhale, bending that left knee a little bit deeper. Inhale, straightening out. And last time, inhaling, swooping the arms up overhead. As you straighten out that leg, start to pivot the right foot behind you, dropping down into the heel and the outer edge of the foot and open up into warrior two. Again, finding that fluidity, finding the water nature within, the movement, the flow, the ease, the tranquility. Mother Nature providing us with this ability to cleanse in the rivers, in the streams. Let all that energy flow through you now, flowing through the emotional highs and lows of life with ease, with grace, as much as possible. On your next inhalation, turn that left palm up and reach back and find yourself in the ebb and flow of life. As you reach back, sink deeper into that left knee, gaze up toward the sky. Let the raindrops cleanse your body, outside, inside. Let it reconnect you back down into the muds of the earth, back down into the source. Lengthening through the side body. Take one more breath here. And then exhaling, let the left elbow rest down on the left thigh, swooping right arm overhead. Coming into Utthita Parsvakonasana. On the other side, lengthening from that outer edge of the right foot all the way through to the fingertips. Feel how the rains and the water purify not just our bodies, but our hearts, our souls. They give us a new, refreshed way of being, thinking, waking up in the morning. From here, we'll slowly start to unwind this posture, inhaling, reaching up, and extending back once again, reverse warrior, lengthening. Keeping a deep bend in that front knee, windmill the arms down and around, planting the hands evenly on the floor, framing the left foot, and sliding that left foot all the way back up to the sky, reaching up nice and high, bending the knee, rolling the hip open, stacking left hip on top of right, drawing the belly in, keeping the shoulders square as much as possible. And as you inhale, we'll straighten the hips back out, straighten that leg, and slowly draw the knee into the chest, aligning shoulders over wrists in plank position. And then inhale, straighten that leg out, keeping the knee lifted up off the floor and the foot up off the floor. Using your core strength, calling upon the strength of Mother Nature, the volcanoes right here in Lago Atitlan. Slowly lowering that foot down, and then lower all the way down to Chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale through to Cobra or Up Dog. And exhale over the toes to Down Dog. Take a nice deep breath here. Exhale, let it all be in. One more breath where you are, inhaling fully. Exhaling, releasing the air. From here, we'll come up on the toes as we inhale, gaze forward between the hands, bend the knees, and step, walk, or jump the feet between the hands. Inhale, look up, finding length. And as you exhale, forward fold here, releasing the head and the neck, bending the knees, come back to Utkatasana. Seated chair pose, send the hips back, gazing up at the sun, letting that light shine upon you. Using this opportunity to slow down as you begin to stand up, open the arms, open the skin, open the heart. Find yourself in Tadasana, taking a moment to feel what it feels like to merge with all aspects of Mother Nature now. As we begin to merge with her, we begin to slow down. We begin to feel as though there's more time in our day. We ground down, we slow down, we release, and we let go. From this place of presence and peace, we'll come to find our balance with Mother Nature, our balance and harmony, taking the hands to the heart, slowly drawing the right knee up into the chest. As we draw the knee in, we roll the shoulders back slightly, create a bit more space here between the shoulders and the ears. Ground down through that left foot, so really spreading the toes nice and wide and feeling how much more you can anchor in to the source of the earth. And at the same time, lifting up through the crown, feeling held and supported and lengthened by the light of Father Sky, reaching out for the right foot or the big toe in Yogi Toe Lock, extending that left leg out in front of you. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, either extending straight or keeping a slight bend here. Left hand can rest on the waist. And as you draw and retract that right shoulder back, keep lifting up and finding that anchored both down and up. Your roots grounding you down and your roots lifting you up. Press out through that right heel as you inhale. Exhale, begin to open the right leg off to the side, maybe taking your gaze over your left shoulder. Seeing your sense of focus and balance here, supported and inspired by nature's wisdom. As we begin to slow down and appreciate the wisdom around us, we become more clear as to our own goals, our own interests, our own dreams, our visions. Let yourself stay focused here as you slowly draw the right leg back into the center. Inhale, lift that leg up even higher. And then exhale, begin to bend the knee, draw the ankle on top of the left thigh, and slowly let yourself sink into thinker's pose here. Sink down a little bit deeper, keeping the chest lifted nice and high. The toes drawn back, heel pressing out. From here, we'll slowly rise up, taking the weight back to balance it out. Right leg comes back behind us, just about half a step, straightening out that left leg. Reach the arms up overhead. And as you exhale, take the hands to the waist. Square off both hips as you lift the chest up to the sky. And then exhale, begin to forward fold into pyramid, drawing the left hip back with you as you come down. Maybe using a block at the front of your foot or side of your foot. Letting the hands rest down as you inhale, lengthen up. And exhale, forward fold here. Keep drawing that left hip back, right hip forward. And again, feeling that inspiration from Mother Nature. Through balance, through focus, through concentration. Slowly start to bend in that left knee. Sending the weight forward, we're going to come into Ardha Chandrasana. So the right hand is going to rest before us, either on the block or the floor. Right leg is going to begin to lift up and square out over the left hip. Pressing out through the right heel, and then allowing that right arm perhaps to come up overhead or straight to the sky, or continuing to rest here on the hip. Wherever you are, allow yourself to maintain that focus. Feeling into how nature can inspire your own passions, your gifts, When you walk through nature, when you sit with a tree, when you come to ask of nature's wisdom, what is it that you know of yourself, of your path? How can nature guide you even more toward your dreams, toward that which you already know you are here for? Keep that energy lifting up through the fingers, out through the heel. Take a nice deep breath in. And exhale, right hand comes down to meet the left. Right leg reaches up to the sky. Coming into standing splits. Walking the hands back toward the toes, either staying here or feeling free to let the left hand reach around the ankle. Maybe right hand comes to reach too. And then that right leg really reaches, sparking new ideas through nature. Exhaling, hands come back down as we slowly come to bend both knees, letting the right foot rest back to meet the left. Swoop both arms back up, Utkatasana. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, floating the arms back, down and around. Coming back to Tadasana, letting the hands rest at the heart. Come back to this place again of merging as you ground down through your roots and lift up into your roots that bring you up to the sky, to the heavens. Feel the sense of balance, perfect harmony, the way that nature is always teaching us to live in balance and harmony with her. Without having to try to do so, we know so by simply being with her, by listening, by allowing, and by simply knowing how to act, how to be. Right living with Mother Nature. Keeping that balance from within and letting that guide you to your outer balance now as you shift your weight over to the right foot, spreading the toes nice and wide, releasing the arms down to reach around for that left knee or shin and drawing it up into the chest, rolling the shoulders back. Keeping the energy aligned forward and back, down and up. And as you feel ready, you can reach the left hand either for the outside of the foot or for the big toe, yogi toe lock. Right hand can rest at the waist as you begin to straighten out that leg to whatever extent feels comfortable for you. Keep retracting that left shoulder back, left hip back. And as you find your extension, find your focus, find your drishti, let nothing come between you and your focused intention. As you hold here, prepare to open that leg out to the side, inhaling as you take it around to your left, through the ayahuasca vines, taking your gaze over the right shoulder, rolling the shoulders back, smiling into your heart, smiling into this moment of purity, the balance from within, guided and inspired by the balance of nature all around you. Beautiful divine harmony in the sounds and the smells, in all that you see, feel, taste, and know. Let it become you. Breathe it in. And slowly drawing that left leg back to center. Inhaling here, lifting that leg a little bit higher. And then exhaling as we come to bend the knee, we'll plant the left heel on top of the right thigh, starting to bend that right thigh as we draw the hands to the heart and resting down into thinker's pose. Letting ourselves soften a little bit further, feeling the energy of the elements around us. When we bring our focus into our awareness, we call upon the element of fire to spark new ideas, to spark a flame, to initiate something new within. Let nature guide you. Let the element of fire show you how to purify the mind, to create space for what is next for you. Sink down a little bit further. And as we inhale, we'll let ourselves lift up into that flame, into that light, As we release the left leg back behind us, stepping back about halfway, hands come to the waist. Inhale, square off the hips, roll the shoulders back. And as we exhale, we'll begin to forward fold over the right leg, drawing the right hip back, left hip forward, drawing the belly in and letting the hands come down to rest on a block or on the mat. Inhale, look up and lengthen, and exhale, forward fold here. Keeping that alignment of pyramid by continuing to draw the right hip back, pulling up through the kneecaps and thighs, feeling the vibrant light of yourself radiating now. As you prepare to come into Ardha Chandrasana on the other side, we'll begin to bend the right knee, step the right hand before you, and let the left leg start to lift up behind you, rolling the right hip or left hip over the right, feeling your own brilliance shining as that left hand either rests on the waist or reaches up to the sky. Feel the light of consciousness shining down upon you, the fire of the sun illuminating every part of your being, every cell of your skin, receiving the light of the sun that is a part of the magnificent essence of Mother Nature. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias, Chaitanya. Thank you for allowing us to see the light within ourselves, the light and the beauty within each being in all of humanity. Reaching for more light here, calling upon more light as you stretch out through fingers and through heel and through the top of the head, all the extremities reaching, and then carry it with you as you draw the left hand down to meet the right, squaring off the hips. Inhale, look up and lengthen, and then exhale, walk the hands back toward the right foot, coming into standing splits on this side, reaching that left leg up, finding the full extension of your pose, and maybe letting both hands or one hand come around the ankle of that right foot, reaching up even further here. How much more light can you shine when you see yourself as the light of the sun, the stars, the moon? What are the teachings of these brilliant spirit beings? How are they teaching us how to shine more in every way that we smile, speak, communicate, connect with each other? Keep that leg reaching nice and high and slowly release the hands down, planting them to the floor as you begin to bend the left knee and let the left foot come to meet the right. Slowly bending both knees, come back to Utkatasana. Draw the belly in, lifting up here, holding, sinking down a little bit deeper. And as you come down, keep allowing the hips to drop down, down, down. As the hands come down with you, we'll come all the way down to the earth, planting the hands down and then bending, and then straightening out the legs, planting the fingers as we reach back, stepping or walking to plank position, and then lowering down once again to Chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog or cobra, and exhaling over to down dog. Taking a deep breath in, exhale out through the mouth. Inhaling here, exhaling, letting go. Finding your power and strength once again of the mountains, the trees, shifting your weight forward over the hands, reaching the right leg up for a moment. Inhale, lowering that leg down, lifting the left leg up. Inhale, lowering that leg down. Slowly come down to Chaturanga. Inhale through to up dog. Exhale over the toes to down dog. Shifting forward once again, lifting right leg, lower down, lifting left leg, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, and exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Last time, feeling your motivation from all of nature that surrounds you. Feel your inspiration. Right leg reaches, left leg reaches. Feel your own illumination, allowing you to transform, to transmute, to feel the vibrant light around you. Exhale over the toes, down dog. Enjoy this moment. Taking one last breath here. Exhale, let out all the air. And then inhale, as you let the right leg reach up for a moment. We'll draw that knee into the chest. Keep that strength going here. Slide the left or the right leg through the center line of the body to the outer edge of the foot and allow the left arm to reach up. As you come into this fallen triangle, feel again that energy of the light lifting you and the ground supporting you. Take a nice deep breath in here. As we exhale, we'll draw the hand back down, lift the knee, hold it up into the chest, and gently place it down behind the right wrist. Sitting up nice and tall, walk the hands back toward the hips. As you draw the chest up, flatten out the foot behind you, pressing the top of the foot into the earth, adjusting your right leg to wherever's most comfortable for you with the dorsiflexed ankle, drawing the toes back toward the knees. Draw the right hip back, left hip forward, inhale. As we exhale, we'll prepare for pigeon slowly, making our way down. Feeling ourselves walking along this pathway of healing, being guided by Mother Nature, maybe coming to rest your head on a block or resting your head on the earth. Wherever you are, feel that sense of gratitude, that sense of reverence. Walk your way in and through your own path of healing now. Notice how when we connect to nature around us, it evokes positive emotions, which allow for a positive state of mind, positive well-being. It helps to improve our mood, our energy. We become more inspired, more creative. See this healing path before you as you drop down a little bit further into your posture. Trust that Mother Nature and all of her wisdom is holding you now as you dive deeper. Let go a little bit further. Let yourself be impacted by her. Knowing that you are made up of the same elements as Mother Nature. The elements of earth, water, fire, air, and ether. Sink into all these elements, merge with them now. As you take these last few breaths here, staying grounded in your roots as you slowly start to lift yourself up off the earth. Head and chest begin to rise. The hands walk back toward the hips. Keep pressing out through that back leg and then bending the knee behind you, reaching back with your left hand, maybe drawing that foot in toward the thigh or toward the hips a little bit, and either staying right here, pressing down into the earth, or holding the hand on a block, or maybe reaching that arm up and just feel that sense of exaltation, that sense of gratitude for the beauty that surrounds you. Breathe it all in. Breathe in the rivers, the forests, the streams, the flowers, the birds, the trees. Breathe in the sun, the moon, the stars, all of it now. Such gratitude, such wonder, such awe and beauty. Exhale, releasing on that side, curling the toes, plant the hands down, sending the right foot back to lift up slightly up off the floor as we did before, staying in your strength and your power, lowering that foot down, lifting the left leg, lowering that foot down and lowering down to chaturanga or knees, chest, and chin. Inhale through to cobra or up dog. And exhale, let the heart guide you back to down dog. Taking a few breaths here. And as you're ready, lifting the left leg up to the sky. And as we bend the knee, we'll squeeze it into the chest, pull the belly in, and then slide that left leg through the center line of the body, resting on the outer edge of that foot, aligning left shoulder over left wrist as we begin to roll over. Coming back into our fallen triangle on this side, continuing to reach for the sun, the moon, the stars, opening up your heart and feeling that light shine upon you. What does it feel like to receive the warmth, to receive all the different climates of this planet with acceptance, with love, receptivity? Slowly draw that right hand back down, parallel to the left. Squeeze the left knee into the chest, hold it here for a moment, and then gently let it rest back behind the left wrist. Flatten the right leg out behind you, press the toes down into the earth, the tops of the toes, and adjust that left leg, keeping dorsiflexion in that right or left ankle, walking the hands back slightly, drawing left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe the hips come off the floor for a moment. As you exhale, sink back down, and then start again that gentle journey on your healing pathway, knowing that nature is a powerful tool, a powerful pathway toward feeling the sense of joy and peace in our lives. Slowly lower down a little bit further. Let yourself be received by her, and let yourself receive her. Feeling that sense of Aini reciprocity, giving and receiving equally with perfect harmony and balance, as does nature exemplify all around us, this beautiful harmony that is within all things and all beings. Drop in a little bit further now. As you exhale, let out all the air. Allow yourself to be fully present with the sounds, the smells, the tastes, the sights, and the feelings all around. And very slowly, we'll start to lift the head and the chest. Start to walk ourselves back. Hands come parallel to the hips. As we lift the chest up, roll the shoulders back. Slowly start to extend more length through that back leg. And then from there, bending the right knee, reaching back for the top of the foot. If you'd like, draw the knee or draw the heel in toward the hip. And either holding here with the hand resting on the floor or on a block, or allowing that arm to reach up, feeling that exalted nature once again, smiling into your heart, smiling into the beauty that surrounds you, smiling into our great mother, this mother that is nourishing us with every breath, every step, is loving us, reflective of us, holding us. Mother Nature, Mother Universe, we thank you. We thank you for all the cycles that you show us that are within us and all around us. Take one more breath into the state of gratitude and awe. Breathe it all in. And then exhale, slowly releasing that side, curling the toes here, planting the hands down, and extending that left leg back behind you, lifting it off slightly from the floor. Keep it lifted here, holding, drawing into your core strength, feeling that sense of the mountain. Draw that left foot down, lift the right foot up. Keep that strength, and then slowly lower that foot down and lower down to chaturanga, or knees, chest, and chin, moving through either bhujangasana or up dog, and rolling over the toes, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Resting here, spreading the fingers nice and wide. Exhale, let out all the air. One more deep breath here, inhaling together. With deep gratitude, exhale, let go. Find yourself connected with all that is. Slowly come up on the toes, bend the knees and let them rest down onto the earth. We'll cross the ankles behind us, roll over the heels, and come onto the hips as you let the legs extend out in front of you. Draw the toes back toward you and begin to lift up the cheeks on either sides of your hips, creating a bit more space here. And then when you're ready, float the arms up overhead. Gathering again that light, the light of consciousness. Let it come down through the heart. Let it float down through every part of your being, down through the hips. Let the hands allow that light to cascade all the way down through the legs as the hips start to reach over and back up, drawing that light down through the heart, all the way down to the hips as you start to bend and reach out through the legs and back up. Inhaling, gather the light of the sun. Draw it into the third eye, the throat, the heart, down through the belly, through the hips, all the way into the earth and out the feet. Inhale one more time. More light, more light, more light. And exhale. As you inhale, come all the way up. And this time, as the arms open up, we'll reach around for that right foot. Draw the ankle in and plant the inside of that right foot to the inside of your left inner thigh. Draw the arms up overhead here, coming into Janu Sirsasana. We're going to reach forward over, drawing the hips back behind us, and let the hands rest maybe on the floor, or maybe they take a bind with the right hand grabbing the left wrist. Wherever you are, press out through that left heel, reach up, lengthen through the spine, and exhale, forward fold here. Feel free to close the eyes and allow yourself to bask in your own state of brilliance. Let the element of air move the breath within you to clear the mind, to clear any holdings, old beliefs, confusion, to allow for more clarity to come through. Know that Mother Nature knows. Know that you are the spirit of Mother Nature, and therefore you know. Connecting to the spirit beings all around you. Clearing the mind to find the simplicity that is already here, ready and waiting for you now. Drop in a little bit further here. Exhale, let go. And inhale, slowly come to rise, pressing out through the heel, out through the palms of the hands. As you exhale, draw the hands down, releasing that right leg out in front of you, drawing the left palm into the inside of the right thigh. Inhale, floating the arms up overhead. And exhale, reaching before you, planting the hands down to the earth, or reaching around the foot. Maybe left hand grabs around, reaches around for the right wrist. As you inhale, square off hips and shoulders. And exhale, slowly start to sink in here to your posture. Janu Sirsasana on the other side. Recognizing more places that you can connect. Using the breath. As you walk upon Mother Nature, every step becomes an opportunity to breathe with her. Bringing in new direction, new intuition, new understanding, a new way of being, new ideas, new dynamics. Let the winds of change guide you through your path without needing to know, trusting that you know. Let the wisdom of nature guide you, as we are of the same essence. We are all of Great Spirit. We are all of the source of all that is. Sink down for one last breath. And as you inhale, slowly start to press out through the heel, press down through the back of the leg, and reach out through the palms of the hands to come all the way up. And exhale, float the arms down and around. And drawing that right leg in now, placing the right heel on top of the left knee. Both feet are flexed. As we draw the hands behind us slightly toward the hips, We create more space through the spine, feeling that energy again of rooting down and lifting up at the same time. So our roots grounding down and the roots extending up to the heavens. Feel that energy as you come into this posture. Allow yourself to forward fold just slightly, lengthening through the spine, reaching out through the crown of the head. Wherever you feel that edge in your hips, just hold there, rest there. Notice how nature doesn't push. Nature allows. Breathe in and allow. Breathe in and allow. One more breath here, breathing in. Allow. And then slowly begin to rise. Notice the extent to which you were able to move in your posture without trying, without forcing. Release the legs, extend them out to the sides, and switch the cross of the legs. So left foot is resting on top of the right knee. Left knee is resting on top of the right foot. Both feet are dorsiflexed, drawing the hands back toward the hips as you inhale, finding that rooting, that anchoring up and down at the same time. Feel that light, that pillar of light flowing through you. And from that length, exhale and begin to forward fold here. Just slightly finding that angle at the point to which you feel a slight edge in the hips. And again, allowing each breath to be an opportunity to rest into your posture and to allow yourself to be received more deeply into the earth. So inhale and allow. Inhale and allow. Inhale and allow. Slowly start to rise up, allowing this elemental nature of your own being to guide you as we release the legs back out again, extending them with a smile, drawing the knees into the chest, planting the feet to the floor, wrapping the arms around the legs as we inhale, extending the chest up here, and then exhale, curving through the spine, allowing the forehead to reach down toward the knees. Inhale, lifting up, opening and extending. Exhale, curving through the spine. Inhale, lengthen once again. And exhale, curving. As we lift up this time, we'll open up the heart, reach the arms out in front of us, and then slowly start to roll down through the spine, resting down onto our backs. As you come onto your back, allow your knees to come into the chest for a moment and just sway a bit side to side. Notice what it feels like to rest the body back onto the earth once again, the sense of relaxation, the sense of surrender, the sense of contentment. Rocking side to side, allowing yourself to totally be held here by the essence of Mother Earth. And then reaching the hands for the outer edges of the feet, drawing into happy baby for a few moments. Continuing that sense of rocking, that sense of being held and nurtured. Surrendering to her, knowing that you are protected, you are safeguarded. You have all the wisdom of Mother Nature around you, all of her creation, all of her animal beings, her plant beings, her spirit beings, her rock beings, her water beings, her human beings. We are all here together on this planet, co-creating. Inhale, extend the legs out. Keep holding on to the feet. Extend out to wherever's comfortable for you, pressing down through the lower back, keeping length through the back body. Pressing down through the back of the head. Slowly draw the knees and the feet back toward each other. Legs up to the sky, palms down to the earth. Press down through the toes toward the shins and press out through the heels up to the sky. From here, engaging Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, we'll begin to extend the legs down toward the earth. You can take one at a time or both of them. If you're taking both, make sure that you're continuing to maintain the lower back on the earth, lowering all the way down. Taking the feet about hip width apart. And then adjusting the hips side to side, lengthening out through the legs. Pointing the toes, and then flexing, pointing once again, and flexing. This time, point and reach the arms up overhead. Extend through the whole body, make as much length as you can with as much reverence, gratitude, and awe. And then slowly relax the feet and let the arms swoop down to the sides, palms resting up toward the sky. Backs of the hands resting down on the earth, softening the shoulders and the shoulder blades away from the center line of the body. Notice if you can soften in the arms and the legs, so much so that the middle of the body weights down even further. And as you drop down, the weight of the body releases into the earth, and all the small muscles start to relax now as well. The muscles of the face, the gentle space between the eyebrows at the third eye, the creases around the forehead, any tension in the scalp. The tongue takes its own shavasana here, resting behind the lower teeth. The jaw relaxes. Maybe the mouth is slightly open. The cheeks are soft. The body is fully relaxed now. There's nothing to do. There's nowhere to go. Simply allow yourself to revel in this moment as a part of Mother Nature. Merge with her. Merge with her beauty. Merge with her love. Let yourself become a part of all that is. Take it easy, be in the flow. Let your heart show you where to go. Slow down, Relax your mind. Don't be afraid to be left behind. You are always where you're meant to be. Just trust yourself and you will see. You are always where you're meant to be. This present step is where you're free. Down, down to Mother Earth. Feel your connection and know your worth. Plant your garden and sow your seeds. All that you have is all you need. You are always where you're meant to be. Just trust yourself and you will see. You are always where you're meant to be. This present step is where you're free. Peace in your heart. Peace in your mind. Peace in your step as you walk the beauty way. As you walk the beauty way. As you walk the beauty way. Hari Om Shanti. Hari Om Shanti. Hari Om Shanti. Shanti Shanti Hari Om. Shanti Shanti Hari Om. Shanti Shanti Hari Om. Slowly begin to find your way back to your breath, back to the body, staying connected to all that is, feeling yourself merged with Mother Nature and the source of the universe, knowing that we are one. Oneness is the key to releasing the sense of separation. Seeing yourself as one with all that is allows us to see ourselves as one with all beings. Starting to make your way back, extending the arms overhead, rolling to one side. You are always where you're meant to be. Just trust yourself and you will see. You are always where you're meant to be. This present step is where you're free. Coming up to a seated position, honoring this moment exactly as it is. As we arrive home, back to the body, back to the breath, back to this moment, connected with all of nature's wisdom. We thank you. Great Mother. Gently bringing our hands to our hearts, closing the eyes down with great gratitude and reverence, with awe, with wonder, with beauty, with love and peace in our hearts. We close this sacred space with the sound of Om, and we allow this vibration to connect us to the vibration of Mother Nature. Taking a deep cleansing breath in, clearing it all out as you exhale. And breathing into Om and 3 Shantis. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So much love, dear family. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you to all the animals, all the plants, all the beauty that surrounds us. May we continue to nurture ourselves with this, find our own inner wisdom, and be guided in every step. May peace be in every step and beauty be in every step along your path. With blessings, I thank you for joining us and for joining this Kula. Aho. Namaste.